Well, let me say my introduction. Hello, thank you for visiting and coming to see Empress Coco. If this is your first time here, thank you. Welcome, welcome. If you are one of my subscribers or if this is not your first time here, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you and I love you so, so much. So, anywho, just to sum up what's been going on, I moved. So that's one thing that took place. And I have not fully gotten my house together. So my setup is a little different for now. And I also had a medical procedure. So that did not allow me to record. But I'm back in full effect. And I've also been working, so taking care of other things as well. But other than that, I missed you guys and we're going to see what's tea. So today we're going to be using the What's Gossip deck. We're also going to use the Modern Witch deck if I feel called to use it, which more than likely I will. And we're going to use, what's the name of this one? Beyond the Fog and Shade. I really love this Oracle deck. It's really nice. For it to be very small and everything, the pictures are pretty and they're pretty clear as far as like the description and all of that. So we're going to get into it and see what the tea is. So you don't know what's coming out. I don't know what's coming out, but we're going to find out together. And again, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. And let's see what Spirit has for us. I have already shuffled the cards, prayed over them, cleansed them, and all that good stuff. So let's see, Spirit, what is the first card out for my collective? What do you have for us? Okay. So we have Behind the Mask. Hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. So this person, whether this is you all or someone else or whoever you were dealing with, whether it's a past person, present, take what resonates. But this is someone who is not authentic. This is someone who could also not be honest with those who they are around. So I'm getting that people that are around them don't really know who they are because they really don't display their true emotions. They don't really speak on things. And if they do speak on it, it's not detailed enough. So it's kind of like a guessing game. So you have to try to figure out what's what, or you got to read in between the lines or put, pieces together and things like that. But it says no one sees the real me. So this person may, have like a straight face a lot, or, that you can't read them is what I'm trying to say. So they may not smile a whole lot. Or, if they are smiling, they could actually be sad or depressed or hiding something or going through some things. So let's see what else. What else do you have, Spirit? I missed you guys so much. Okay. So we have Ascension. So with Ascension, if this is you or whoever this pertains to, there was some type of spiritual growth that has taken place. So you are in tune with your higher self. And you are very conscious of your surroundings, what you want to do next, how you want to elevate your life, and you're focused. You are locked in. So if this is you and you were dealing with a past person or a present person or whatever the case is, and they're behind a mask, I'm getting that this could be more of a past person. That's the energy that I'm getting. So you could have been dealing with someone who was not authentic, someone who did not tell you how they feel, somebody who could have led you on, somebody who was not clear of their intentions or what they wanted with you or whatever the case is. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah. We have Plastic Smiles. I hope that's not too blurry. It says fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends in name only. So this person I'm getting was probably not authentically nice. They probably were not always a joy to be around. And if they pretended to be a joy, this person could have had like a mean streak, or, they could have been moody. They could have been very unpleasant to be around at times. And it says hiding resentment behind smiles. So maybe, like, for example, if you all had a disagreement or you all got into it or whatever the case is, this person could have said that they have forgiven you and they really didn't. So they probably were not honest with you. They probably threw it back up in your face later on. You probably never had like a settled conclusion or a settled conversation about a situation. You all have never met a solution. It was always, like I said, being thrown up in your face, or you're hearing about it later on. And it says fake kindness. So I'm also getting that this person could have pretended to be nice around other people, but with you behind closed doors, they presented something different. All right, Spirit, give me more. Okay, so we have divine intervention and crossroads. So with divine intervention, you could have gotten a nudge or like some type of warning. And it may not have been like a warning, like something destructive, but I mean like just some type of good feeling, or something happened between you and this person where you knew that you had to make a move. You knew that God was letting you know that you had to make a move fast, because otherwise it could lead to destruction. So you could have removed yourself from a situation before it got worse. Whatever you already endured was probably a bit much, but if you would have stayed, it would have been something probably more unbearable. And if you are healing from this situation, or if you have healed, it would have either taken longer, or the healing would have been more, I guess strenuous would be the right word to use. It would have been something that would have hindered you or kept you in the space longer than what you would have wanted to be in. Then as far as the crossroads, important choices, life-changing decisions, choose wisely, your next step matters. So, like I said, with the Ascension, you all are locked in, you're very focused, you're very strategic, you are planning your next move, so you're not just taking a leap of faith. Now, when I say take a leap of faith, it could be towards something positive, like a good risk, like as far as like a job or whatever a career opportunity is, a business advancement or a business offer, something like that. But say, for example, you might be dating again. You are not just taking a leap of faith with full action and just jumping into something and not thinking it through. You're really weighing your pros and cons and really deciding that if I go this way, it could turn out like this. If I go that way, it could turn out like that. So in order for you to, be sure about which direction you want to go in, you are definitely looking at things with a bird eye view is what I'm getting. Which is very good, because after you've been through so much, you cannot just willy-nilly hop into something. I don't know why my lights are blinking. Sorry, y'all. But you can't just willy-nilly, jump into something without thinking it through, because you may have done that with this person, from your past. Okay, so we have bag secured. So with bag secured, it says achievement goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Didn't I say that you all are locked in? Didn't I mention business offers, new job, career, whatever the case is? So you all could have also ascended to a new level as far as like your money bracket. Excuse me. So, like I said, you all could have new offers coming your way, whether it's job, business, some type of opportunity that's going to increase your finances and give you more stability. So, you know, maybe you've really elevated since you have turned your back on this person, or since you've walked away, or whatever the case is. So that's always good. You know, what they say, the best revenge is to get your paper, and it really is. Get your paper, elevate, and step it up. Do better. Don't ever stay in the same spot. You know, when you leave somebody behind, whether it's a friend, family member, whatever the case is, or a lover, you know, always do better the next go round. You never want to stay in the same spot or do worse. And we have payback here. Ooh. So with payback, consequences returning, karma's cycle. What goes around comes around. Time to settle accounts. So what I'm getting at is that this person could have been doing this for quite some time. You may not have been the first person, but you may have been the last. Yeah, this person is going to be facing some things that may be hard for them to get out of. They may even experience something similar to what they put you through. So if this person is dealing with someone new, they may be getting the same energy that they gave to you. And now it may be unbearable for them. They may be thinking back like, wow, I put the collective through this. I see why they left me. They may not admit that to you, but they, you know, might be thinking back like, wow, I see why they felt this way, or I see why they walked away, or they left me, or they chose to do better. Because, man, sometimes it takes for people to be in the same energy that they put you in order for them to realize that it's not fun being in this space. You have to really be careful how you treat people. But yeah, what goes around comes around. So this person is definitely experiencing what they did to you, or if they have not, it's definitely coming their way. The number 7 could be significant, whether it's 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 months, 7 years of karma. This card came out first. We have on red, me versus me. So what I'm getting is that this person, they could be wanting to reach out to you, or they may have. You have not replied, or you have no intentions on replying. This person, you know, already has an inkling that you're going to ignore them, and you're going to give them the same treatment. If somebody's wearing a mask, they're not being authentic, which means they're in and out, or they're they have a wall, or they withdraw. So they're already nervous and anxious because they feel like you're going to treat them the way that you were treated when you were dealing with them. And then it says me versus me. Self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition. So this person I'm getting could have been in competition with you, but with you not entertaining them, and with you ascending and walking away, you realize that the only person that matters, the only person that you want to pour into, change, and improve is you. You cannot change other people. They have to want to change for themselves. So you finally looked in the mirror and said, enough is enough. If I want to see change, if I want to experience change, if I want to have change, if I want different, then I have to work on that. I do. That's nobody else's job. And you are owning that. You're taking control of the situation. You're taking control of your stability as far as your finances, your emotions, your mental, whatever the case is. Take what applies. Okay, let's see. What's the last one before I get into the tarot? Any more, Spirit? I just need one more. Okay, 2 more. Oh, so we have deep fake, and we also have brand new. So with deep fake, it says convincing lies, alter truth, virtual deception, seeing is no longer believing. So yeah, this person could have convinced themselves to the point where they believe their own lies. I'm getting that you could have caught them up and lies as well. They say one thing and they do another, or they tell you one thing maybe a month ago, and then the subject comes up again, and they're saying, you all are talking about the same story, but they're saying something different. Similar, but the pieces still don't match. You know what I'm saying? So you always feel like you had to read in between the lines to understand this person. And that's crazy. That's confusing. And with the deep fake, you see how his face is altered? Remember when I was talking about the mask, how I was saying that this person could, you know, have a smile, but they could really be a mean person, or they could smile at times when they really don't want to. You know, it was kind of like forced in a sense. And then with the brand new card, you could, you know, be, you know, celebrating yourself and being celebrated. And you see how they're cutting the ribbon. That's a celebration of you moving forward and cutting ties with the past, cutting ties with this person, cutting ties with anything that is remotely close to what you've experienced with this person. So that's why I was saying, if they are reaching out to you, if they like called you, left any messages or whatever the case is, you are ignoring this person because you realize that it's not worth going back. It's time for me to celebrate me. I poured too much into you to the point where I forgot myself. So now it's time for me to ascend in order for me to be my best self, because I couldn't have that with you. I can't be with someone who's wearing a mask. You know, that's not authentic. It's a force. So I don't blame you, collective. Like, that's exhausting. It's very exhausting. And also, I usually don't say it in the middle of the video, but if you all like the video, please like it. Please hype it up. Hype your girl up so I can get in the algorithm. And I have to be more consistent. I will admit that. But, you know, hype me up. Give me a like, a comment, a share, a subscribe, all of the above, whatever you feel the need. Whatever you feel that, you know, your heart desires. All right, Spirit. What do we have for the tarot? What's the first card out? So we have some fast energy here, whether this person is trying to come towards you fast because they know that you are getting away or you have gotten away. But I get that you all are too far gone. And I'm getting that now this could be read two different ways from what I'm interpreting. You see how, I don't know what these are on this card, but you see how they're black and white. You all could have been very opposite. You all probably, when I say opposite, there was a lot of contrast. There were a lot of differences. It's like you all were the same, but different at the same time. I'm also getting that, like, for example, if you're a female, I think female energy is yin. So this person could have been your yang. So this could have been, you know, a soulmate or twin flame. I don't follow that journey, but some of you all may. But we have fast movement. Like I said, whether you got away from this person fast or they're trying to come towards you. So let's see. Let me get some clarity. Spirit, please clarify the Chariot. Oh, so this did fall under the card with the mask and the bag secured. Ace of Pentacles. So with you ascending, things are coming towards you fast as far as, like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, that's your currency. So things could be moving fast in the direction as far as like your career. Like I said, you all could be getting a pay raise. You all could be getting new offers as far as jobs, careers, different things like that. So, and I don't know why I keep getting the word interest. So I don't know if interest is relevant to like an interest rate for like a loan, whether it's a car note. So yeah, that could even be too. Maybe you all have new cars, new homes, but I keep hearing interest. Spirit, give me one more. 5 of Swords. So there was some type of conflict that was going on, and I'm getting that's why you had to walk away from this person, because it was too much instability. Like I said, you couldn't read this person. You didn't know if this person was coming or going. Now I'm getting that they were moody. Like I said, they had a mean streak. So you all could have always had, you know, arguments and stuff. But since you walked away from this person, you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. So, for example, if you all are single, you could just be focusing on you and just your money. And you are also intuitive. You're very nurturing. You're very fruitful as well. And like I said, you're very independent. So with the Nine of Pentacles, the only thing that you could be missing is a soulmate. That doesn't mean that you won't be getting one. You may just not be focused on that because, like I said with the card here, bag secured, you're definitely working to get your finances in order, or whatever the case is for your goals. All right. Oh, okay. So with the Three of Cups here, there is some type of celebration. That could also go with this brand new card. You see how people are in the background here? You could be celebrated by your family and friends or people that admire you. Also with the on red, this person has a phone. So this phone could also be social media. So say, for example, if you're on there and you're posting certain things about, and it may not be great detail, but say you're posting things relevant to your success with moving forward, becoming stronger, becoming a better person. This person is seeing that. So people could be leaving comments. People could be, you know, hearting your pictures or whatever the case is, or hearting your post to acknowledge that we see you, girl, or we see you, my guy. Like, you know, you doing your thing. So let's see. Spirit, clarify the Three of Cups. Yes, baby. You are emotionally stable ever since you walked away from this person. You are no longer sweating this person. And I don't know why, but every time I look at this card, I always feel judgment. So that also reminds me of the payback card. I just feel like she's so sophisticated. She's so positive, and she's so confident and strong in herself. Positive, but that's not the word I meant. I meant confident. She's confident in herself. She knows who she is. Look how she's sitting. Does she look confused to you? Not to me. She look like she about her stuff. But yeah, she's emotionally stable. And I don't know why I'm getting like, yeah, judge energy, or, you know, she could be, well, I said she, you all, I'm sorry, collective. You all could be a lawyer, or you could be pursuing that. So, you know, like I said, career could be relevant. But yeah, she looks very sure and sophisticated. And I just also heard that you all could have upped your wardrobe as well. So some of you all may dress different. And I'm hearing dress for the occasion. Dress for success. Okay, okay. I like that. Let's see what else. Things are showing up for you. Look at that with the sun. So I'm getting to that you all could be back in touch with your childlike energy. You could be very happy. Things are bright for you. Things are on the upside for you. You could have went through some things when you were dealing with this person. Like I said, when you deal with low vibrational energy, it you know, you're not always in the best spirits or in the best place. But look at her. She's so happy. So you are happy with yourself. You're on your high horse. Sorry. You're being recognized. And, oh, you know, another thing I just got, Spirit waved the flag for you. Yeah, Spirit waved the flag for you. They don't play about you. You are not to be played with. So whatever this person thought, like I said, it's going to be payback. And I trust and believe they won't forget you. They will not forget you. They won't forget you, because this will be a lesson of a lifetime learned. All right, what else, Spirit? Clarify something for me. I hope you all are enjoying the reading. Oh, yeah. And that's why you are in your sun energy, because you moved away from this person. It took a lot. Emotionally, this person could have had you stuck. But after you gathered yourself, you were able to move. And with the swords here, this person could have put so many swords in your back. I don't know why I'm getting like conniving energy where this person couldn't be trusted. But there could have been a lot of knives or swords, metaphorically, with dealing with this person. But you had to sell away. You had to get away from that energy. Why? Because look here, we have judgment. Didn't I say I was picking up on judgment energy? Yeah, that's exactly what's coming toward this person. They thought it was a game. Oh, okay. And some of you all could be high priests or high priestesses, or you could be in that energy where you are getting downloads, or like I said, intuitively, you could have felt like you had to move. You didn't have time to waste. But yeah, you all could have gotten downloads. You all could be very in tune, very spiritual. I'm not sure if what you all resonate with, but you could resonate as a star seed or a rainbow child or a crystal child is what I'm hearing as well, or a chosen one. But yeah, I'm getting that things are revealed to you at night. So some of you all could be visionaries. You could be seeing things in your dreams, and that's how you may get certain downloads or certain messages as well. And you see how she about her business. Look how they dress. I love this deck. But look how they dress. They look like they about their business. They not playing games. Look at her. She bad. She bad. But yeah, like very intelligent, very sophisticated. Whatever you went through, you learned a lot from it. And I'm getting that this ascension is definitely going to pay off for you. So please take full advantage of the energy. And even when you have your days or your moments where you're feeling low, it's okay. You're human. It happens. But never forget where you've come from. Remember where you were in order to stay afloat. And just always remember, you never want to go back. Yeah. So we have the Three of Swords. So it could have been a third-party situation, whether it was a physical person or some type of situation that could have, you know, blocked you all from coming together. And the Two of Wands here. So yes, you took control of your life. You took a solo journey. You were ready for an adventure. You didn't know where it was going to lead you, but you were also not afraid. You all also could be solo traveling as well. I'm getting, I don't know why I'm hearing that. I was getting ready to say you all, Egypt could be relevant, but I don't know why I just heard Abraham. I don't know what Abraham is. I don't know what Abraham means. I'm not sure. Is somebody named Abraham that's watching me? I don't know. But yeah, let's see if Spirit has anything else for me before I use my oracle cards and close out. But yeah, I'm hearing Abraham. But yeah, you all could be traveling. You could be near bodies of water. You all could be on an island as well. Wherever you're traveling to, it's on the other side of the world. So if you live in the States, it's somewhere out of the country, somewhere very hot. It could be deserts there as well. Any more, Spirit? And this is the energy that you could have been in as well. But you know what I'm getting? This is the energy that this person is in, or they're going to be in. That Eight of Swords, this person could have kept you trapped emotionally. You could have felt stuck. You could have felt like you could not have been able to elevate or ascend. But you know that typically with this card, you're really not stuck, you know, but you could have been stuck emotionally. But you were able to escape from that energy. And I applaud you all. And I know that's hard. But you could have felt tied down. You could have felt bound. And I just heard lifeless. You could have felt lifeless. This is way too many, Spirit. Any more from my collective? Let's see. Ooh, I'm hot. I gotta turn my AC on. Okay, I gotta cover my girl up. But yeah, you all are in this star energy. So also, I believe this is a stork, a pelican. I don't know, y'all. Don't judge me. But that bird. I'm getting that birds could be messengers for you. But not only that, I'm getting new life, rebirth. I'm getting death and rebirth energy. But yeah, you're pouring into yourself. You're able to be vulnerable. With the star card, I always pick up on nakedness. And when I say naked, I don't mean physically naked. I mean like spiritually, you can be naked. As far as, you know, being authentic. You don't have to hide your past. You don't have to lie. You don't have to be ashamed. You're able to help other people, like I said, but you pour into yourself first and foremost before you pour into anyone else or anything else. And your cup is runneth over as well. And I get that, excuse me, when you help other people, you're still pouring into yourself then. So you're not depleted or any of that. So I'm getting that you are putting in hard work with putting yourself first. And it took some time, but you're finally there. And then with these small stars here, these small stars could also be like different gifts. So this is you, but this could be your different gifts, or these could be the people that are surrounding you, that are clapping for you, applauding you. And that's what I have for that. Good job. Good job. That's what's up, collective. I'm going to go ahead and do my oracles, and I'm going to let you all go. And let's see what we have. Spirit. I'm going to go ahead and get a few cards from my collective. Okay, let's see. Oh, the first card out. I think I said you all could be intuitive. Cats could be relevant. But look, I love these cards. We have Enchanted Cat, Spiritual Energy, Mystic Power, Inner Magic, Divine Force, Fortune's protection, barriers against darkness. So I'm getting you're fully protected. Your crown chakra is protected. And again, like I said, you could be intuitive. So you get a lot of downloads here. And then with darkness, barriers against darkness. So anybody sending you any evil eye or anything that is potentially harmful, you are protected. Didn't I say payback? What does that say? Justice is coming, which means that everything will be balanced. The scales have to be balanced. So hopefully this person learns their lesson. Yeah, the scales will be balanced. What else you have for me, Spirit? Ooh, yeah. So dealing with this person, they give possum energy. Ooh. Chaos, sorrow, madness, struggle, agony, and falsehood. Falsehood, wearing a mask. Agony, struggle, struggling to smile, struggling to be nice. Madness. I told you this person have a mean streak. Didn't I say that? Sorrow and chaos. Yeah, feeling sorry for themselves instead of trying to pick themselves up and grow. And chaotic. Remember this card? Uh-huh. I can't make it up. Any more, Spirit? Yeah, so we have wait, gaze, judge, reflect, then act boldly. So you all are more strategic now. Like I said, you are not just taking leaps of faith with any and everybody willy-nilly without observing, without paying attention, without weighing pros and cons. You are actually paying attention so you know exactly what you're getting into. I love that for you guys. I'm probably going to do about 2 more and then that's it. Hopefully I didn't keep you all too long. We're at almost 35 minutes. Oh, so whatever is hidden or was hidden, come into light. So yeah, when you wear a mask, what do? You hide, you conceal things. So whatever you all didn't know, whether you want to know it or not, it's coming out. So this person thought that they could run. You can run, but you can't hide. Or maybe I should say that they thought that they could hide. Yeah, they still running. They might still be running. But hiding, not at all. All right. And the last card out, you guys, is Mind, Body, and Unity. So everything is aligned. That's why we have the sun energy. So everything is working in your favor. Like I said, everything is on the upside for you. And you are balanced. Like I said, you were able to get away from this person and you could be more emotionally balanced and things like that. But and also with the butterfly here, you all have grown a lot. So with butterflies, I'm getting freedom, I'm getting expansion. You're able to spread your wings, you're able to travel, whether and I'm not even just getting physically, but you are able to travel as far as, you know, like your emotions and things like that. You're not feeling stuck with that Eight of Swords energy. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there, collective. I wish you guys the absolute best. Again, if this resonates with you, or even if it doesn't, if you like the reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and please hype me up. I love you guys so, so much. I miss you guys as well. And I plan to be back with another video very soon. If not tomorrow, maybe the day after. I'm not sure yet. Work with me. I still got a lot going on, but I have not forgotten about you guys. And also, I plan on ordering some more decks, so I'm very excited about that. If you all have any recommendations on the decks that you all would like for me to use, let me know. I already have a couple in mind. One of them is very bomb, okay? Almost every reader on YouTube, from what I've seen in a particular reader's comments, has this deck that I want to order. And whether it's, you know, a tarot deck or oracle, let me know. And that's it. Again, my name is Empress Coco. I love you guys to the moon and back. And ciao.